Hello, everyone, and welcome to Weed 8. When I first signed up for this class, it was nothing more than another check mark on my way to completing my environmental science degree with a concentration in fish and wildlife management. Being that this was my first environmental course requirement that I took, I came into it with an open but also very unknowledgeable mind. Environmental economics. First thoughts? Sounds like a class on how the environment plays into our economy. Well, I wasn't wrong. I just wasn't ready for the intricate dynamics of how much the environment plays in keeping our economy sustainable and productive. With renewable and non renewable resources, energy efficiency, and the most important lesson I think I learned in class, at least for the future of my chosen degree path, the importance of biodiversity. What an eye opener that was. Week after week, lesson after lesson, there was this term that I had never heard before that pretty much is the foundation of wildlife management. The generation today would say that I got woke. In the simplest definition, biodiversity plays a very important part in the variety and variability of life on Earth. Think of it this way. If biodiversity didn't exist, everyone who has a dog would have the same dog, or eat the same fish, or climb the same trees. You get what I'm saying. For 15 years, I've been in the Coast Guard, and I've studied the Endangered Species Act and how it protects the laws of marine life. I never knew how much further that law extended until our Week 3 forum on conserving biodiversity on private lands. And because of that, I'm now looking forward to learning even more in my environmental policy, regulations, and law class that I start in January. I will admit, though, the class assignments have been challenging. Our first assignment case study was not at all what I've come to expect in paper writing outlines that I'm used to. Sometimes finding good pros and cons to talk about for a particular solution led to a few headbangs on my table, but I got through it. I did rather enjoy researching and finding out problems that our national parks are dealing with and coming up with solutions to help. My favorite case study was case study 3 that I did on marine protected areas. While being in the Coast Guard, it's my job to enforce the laws that protect these areas. So I was interested to see how they became to be, what it takes to make new ones, and how much they benefit our resources sustainability. I think Forum 4 on analysis tools and valuation measurements was mostly what I envisioned this class would be like as far as the curriculum goes. The different approaches and topics discussed by all the classmates was very helpful in understanding how important environmental economics is in dealing with environmental issues like forestry, erosion, water conservation, and many others. Week 6 and 7 of the class had us looking more towards future issues and how to deal with them, like shoreline erosion from hurricanes and rising sea levels on coastal and island shorelines. I've probably seen a living shoreline 100 times, but never knew that that's what it was for. Our topic on developing countries had us look outside our borders and see the issues that other countries are or will be facing, how much they contribute to the economic value of other countries by ways of imports and exports, and what possible solutions there are to help make them better or at least sustain the value they already possess. Also, how the global problem with accelerated climate change is affecting these countries by means of rising sea levels or agricultural decline. This class has been extremely important in showing me how delicate our environment is and how important it is that we find ways to better manage it so that the economic value that we have come to rely on it for is around for generations. The world's not getting any bigger, but our civilization is. So finding a way to balance out the give and take is key to not only the sustainability of our resources, but the key to sustaining our economic future.